What up, YouTube? Here with a post-fight video for Kazuto Ioka versus Joshua Franco. Now, this was for the both WBO and WBA super flyweight titles. Now, before I give y'all the summary of what took place in the fight, I'm going to tell y'all the results first. This fight ended in a majority draw. I personally had the fight score 115 to 113 in favor of Franco, as one of the judges also scored it the same way. However, two of the other judges had scored this fight a draw, hence why the results ended in a majority draw. Now, I would like to see a rematch between the two champions to declare a clear winner. And to sum up what took place in the fight, this fight was a good back and forth action paced match between the two champions. I thought Franco won the fight because he outworked Ioka in this fight, and he was the aggressor, and he worked off of volume in this fight. And where he found his key success at in this fight was when he would have Ioka trapped against the ropes, or when he would close a gap between the two and go to work on the inside. And Ioka, being one of the best defensive fighters and one of the best counterpunchers to come out of Japan, the typical Japanese fighters, they tend to struggle when fighting off the back foot. That's not Ioka though, because Ioka's got good footwork as shown in this fight, and is also shown in other previous fights that he's fought at. And he's also got good upper body and head movement as well, making them one of the most complete, highly technical boxers in the sport of boxing to come out of Japan. And Ioka, he didn't muster up enough power behind his shots in this fight, and he didn't step on the gas pedal enough in this fight, because anytime he would put some power behind his shots, that's when he would have Franco stopped in his tracks whenever he would try and close a gap between the two fighters. And anytime Ioka would throw a lazy shot, that's when Franco would take advantage of those weak shots coming from Ioka and pressuring him and closing that gap between him and Ioka. And as far as Franco goes in this fight, his durability was also a key factor in this fight. He is a very chinny fighter, and he could absorb shots very well, and he's shown that in this fight as he walked through Ioka's some of his power shots, and definitely he made him pay for the weak shots that Ioka threw his way. Ioka, like I said, I don't know if it was fatigue, I don't know if it was him trying to avoid Franco's power shots, because Franco, whenever he would land some effective shots, Ioka would backpedal. And thankfully, with Ioka being a fighter with good footwork, that helped Ioka create some space between him and Franco. Like I said, I thought Franco edged him in this fight by a round. It was a very close competitive bout. Like I said, I think there has to be a rematch to see who's going to become the new unified WBO and WBA super flyweight champion. The super flyweight divisions got a lot of good names fighting amongst that division. So there's a lot of names that both champions can defend their titles against. Y'all could go look at the rankings yourselves. There's Jesse Rodriguez. There's also Estrada, Martinez, Nietes, Tanaka. The name goes on and on and on. The super flyweight division's got a very lively scene. Now, with that being said, y'all let me know what y'all want to see from both Joshua Franco and Kazuto Ioka. Do y'all want to see a rematch, or do y'all want to see them defend their titles versus another challenger who's fighting at a top level in the super flyweight division? Y'all let me know what y'all opinions are from what y'all saw from this fight. Comment, subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.